Our next theme today, मेरी आवाज़ ही पहचान है, celebrates the power of voice as an identity, an expression and a legacy. And who better to embody this than a woman whose voice has not only carved a niche in the creative world but has also become her signature. Ladies, it gives me great pride to welcome the inimitable Miss Tanya Nambiar, a living reflection of our theme. For indeed, her voice is her identity, her art, and her pehchan. May I request our AV team to kindly play the introduction video of Miss Tanya Nambiar.
Speaker identified. Tanya Nambiar, codename The Voice. Vocal superpowers, special skills, can flip through voices like radio stations, can sing goosebumps into existence anywhere, anytime. And when she's not behind the mic, she's running businesses like a boss, proving creativity and hustle make a killer duet. Operation Soundwave. Current mission, mixing art, music, and business into one big performance. To show that passion, when spoken out loud, is unstoppable. Echo effect. You may talk clearer, connect deeper, and realize that her voice has been with you all along. Please welcome the bold, the bright, the agent of sound and shine, Tanya Nambiar.
What an introduction, and yet the real magic begins now. May I invite the session chair, Ms. Barkha Agarwal, Director of Jet Trade and Logistics, India Private Limited, to graciously escort the Ms. Tanya Nambiar to the stage. As a token of our gratitude, we are delighted to present a special digital appreciation to Ms. Tanya Nambiar for her wholehearted support towards empowering women through IMA's Skilling Initiative, which includes a stitching course. AV team, may we have the video, please?
मैं तान्या मैम का धन्यवाद करना चाहती हूँ जो IMA विमेन प्रोग्राम में आए हैं और FTS युवा के माध्यम से हमें पार्लर सीखने में सपोर्ट किया है। मैं चाहती हूँ कि पार्लर सीख के मैं अपना खुद का पार्लर स्टार्ट करूँ। थैंक यू मैम।
I would now like to invite Mr. Sapan Shah, Director of Shah Marketing and Vice President IMA, to present the digital appreciation to Ms. Tanya Nambiar. They say the best stories aren't told from a podium, but by the fireside, where warmth meets wisdom. To ignite such a dialogue, may I request Ms. Barkha Agarwal to start fireside chat with luminous Ms. Tanya Nambiar on stage, which promises both spark and substance. Over to you, Ms. Barkha.
Tanya, welcome to Indore. So, first thing first, we Indoris are very foodie. So has anyone already tempted you with street poha? Or is it still pending on your to-do list?
No, I landed in Indore and everybody was like, poha, 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 poha. That's all I heard. Like, welcome to Indore. Have you had poha? No. So I had at the hotel, but I know there's better stuff on.
Yes, much, much better on the
yeah,
streets.
yeah. So no, I have to try authentic Indori poha.
We'll make sure.
Yes.
So today I'm sure when people saw your video, they would have thought, such a fun job. But it is always a lot of hustle. So tell us the reality behind it.
I get paid per second to talk and interrupt you guys while you're watching your favorite video, listening to your favorite song. I think it's a fantastic bloody job I have. I told my daughter, "Kya doctor engineer छोड़ो, आपको per second कमाने का मौका मिल रहा है. Let's do this." So my daughter is now very curious about voiceovers, but it's not, as fun like it looks like. लोग कहते हैं कि अरे बात ही तो करना है. It's voice acting. Now, when you and I are talking, you are looking at my expressions. I'm reading the room. I'm seeing your faces, and you're hearing. Your brain is computing what you're seeing and what you're hearing. If you remove the face and expressions, and you only have to convey, express yourself, and emote through your voice, it's 100 times more difficult. So it's voice acting. It's not just about having a great voice. I don't think I have a great voice. It's a normal voice. But we learn to emote, express ourselves, and take on different characters each second. 1 minute I'm selling diapers. The next minute I'm selling condoms through my voice. And my husband is sick of hearing my voice. But when he sees the bills being paid, he's like, "Good job, baby. Good job."
So Tanya, how do you think we should use our voice for better impact? Like, can you tell me an instance where same situation but different voices created different impacts?
So, first of all, everybody here has a unique voice. आपकी आवाज़ उतनी ही unique है जितना आपका thumbprint है. But we don't pay much attention to it. We open our mouth just to blurt out words. We don't really think about it. Most people will say कि अच्छा आप voice artist हो, तो आपको तो voice के बारे में सोचना है. But all of you are also using your voice. You're changing your pitch, your tone, your expression. Each time you speak to someone else, you'll speak to your boss differently, you'll speak to your child differently, you'll speak to your partner differently, you'll speak to your girlfriends differently. You change your voice, you don't use the same voice. And, there's something very interesting which I like to tell people is that, and I do a lot of reels on my Instagram connecting voice and life. So animals, they don't just make noise. If you hear the bird chirping, the bird chirps, उसकी बहुत एक sharp pitch chirp होती है to inform the flock that there's a predator coming. When the dolphins have these unique signature whistles, which are like names to call each other out underwater. The elephants, जब वो rumble करते हैं, इतना low rumble करते हैं कि as humans we can't hear it, but an elephant miles away can. And the wolf, जब wolf howl करता है, that's not out of loneliness, it's to call its pack. Animals use their voice for signaling danger, for calling out as a pack family, to inform something, to communicate love and expression. And I think we humans need to learn that our voice, we usually blurt out things. How many times have you had arguments with your partner where you're like, let's say you've had a fight with your partner and he's like, sorry. And then you'll be like, yeah, say it like you mean it, yeah. Has anyone had that situation? Do you have that?
Yes,
yes. Oh, I know, of course. Men don't know how to apologize. Sorry to the minority men in here. So they'll say, you're talking and you're like, sorry. Like, say it like you mean it, because we don't think about the intent. There's no purpose. So we need to use our voice with intent, with purpose. Whether you're a professor, whether you're giving a corporate presentation, if you don't say it like you mean it, your words have no impact. Our voice is the first thing that people hear when we open our mouth, and it's very important. And I've seen the situation. I started off my job as a corporate salesperson. And as salespeople are wired differently. We hear no 100 times in a day, and yet we have to pick up the next call or go to a client meeting. So nobody is trained harder than a salesperson. And I still call myself a salesperson, because once a salesperson, always a salesperson. And in sales, I remember when I would call up a client, and I'd be like, hi, am I speaking with Mr. Kapoor? I'd like to fix a meeting. Not interested, and it'd hang up. So then one day I was like, yeah. I was like, hello, yes. Am I speaking with Mr. Kapoor? And just that change of voice, I was चालू, मेरा target है, मुझे तो client से meeting करवाना है, तो मैं कुछ भी voice use करूँगी. And I did that. And that's the impact that when you speak well. So even if you think about days when we had landlines, if somebody just called nicely, somebody nice sounding, even if you're not interested, you'd say, no, thank you, not interested. But somebody says, hello, sir, I'm calling from HDFC Bank. I would like to give you a credit card. You're like, chal. And what happens is, then you pass on that ganda mood to somebody else.
Beautifully said and so, so, so relatable. And every woman in the hall just went, yes, yes. So we have a special video for you. I would ask the AV team to play the video, please.
This can be your next meal. Get up to 60% off and free delivery.
Sure. We'll definitely love you back. घर बुला लो? Yeah. Full on snack, bro.
It's a date with the dessert that loves you back. Get family date bites in 10 minutes. Blink it.
बस करो ढूंढना. Coca-Cola food marks है ना?
Search for the best hangouts on Coca-Cola food marks.
Yeah, I've got a date. Find me a breath checker.
What's that?
For this bad breath, I have tried everything. Mint, chewing gum, mouthwash.
Bad breath is a sign of unhealthy gums.
Gums.
According to Ayurveda, oral health starts with gums.
Wow. Ayurvedic wisdom from AI. Now that's smart.
It's Gum Health Day. Try Himalaya Ayurveda Gum Care Toothpaste because oral health starts with gums. My name is Blossom, and I was raised in a lion's den. It's getting late, thought I'd wait. Could not do this any longer, could not take this.
So Tanya, after watching this video, I have to ask, what is the weirdest ad or the funniest ad that you have done?
Weirdest, there's no weird ad. The thing is, I get to be different characters every second. As I said, you know, from 1 minute I'm doing something for Horlicks, the next minute I'm doing something for OnePlus, Blinkit. So it's a lot of fun. There's no weird. Of course, there are times like Subah, if I did something for a brand which was a sex toy store, okay? And they said कि अभी 9 बजे चाहिए. मैं सुबह उठी हूँ and I'm like okay, and I had to. They said थोड़ा आवाज ना bold और sexy करिए मैडम. मैंने कहा मैं चाय पी लूँ पहले, and I had to get into that zone. And of course, then you know, it's really funny when you're recording at home. And Indian households, I have to in a studio, pressure cooker की आवाज, किसी के घर में राजमा बन रहा है, वो कबाड़ी वाला आ गया. I'm just trying to record. So yeah, but otherwise, there's no. I love every project. I've done documentaries, corporate films. Even if you call up, let's say, Urban Company or any of these helplines,
Yes.
you know, I'll say, you are the next caller. Please wait. Somebody will assist you shortly. All the way, it's fun.
Nice. So here, every woman sitting here really wants to know, how do you feel when you hear yourself on TV ad?
I love it. I don't have premium subscription anywhere because I want to know my competitors and I want to hear my own voice. So I love it, and everybody else is like sick of it. People hate ads, but I live and breathe ads. I love it. I like to see, you know, my first introduction to voiceover was, पानी की टंकी भर गई है, कृपया मोटर ऑन करिए, or you know, and I heard that, and I was like, ये कैसा voiceover है? We need better, you know, like imagine, you know, like पानी की टंकी भर गई है, कृपया मोटर ऑफ करिए. That would sound much better, ना? तब आप सुनते हो, you're like, अरे मोटर बाद में, अरे सोनू मोटर ऑफ करना जरा. So it's like that. So that was my introduction to voiceovers, and I was fascinated. I have no training. It was an accidental career, but I just observe voices around me. Even right now when people are talking, I'm not looking at them. I'm just trying to hear their voice. And, you know, so I pick up on that.
I love how you said it so effortlessly. So what do you think makes us skip an ad, and how do we hook on to some ad? Is voiceover responsible for it?
It's a mix of everything. Voiceovers, the music, the visuals. Now, of course, the first reaction, you're watching something and suddenly it says, Domino's Pizza, cheese burst, buy 1 plus 1. You'll be like, arey yaar, kya ad hai? You know, next time a premium subscription. So, of course, a good voice helps. It captures us. It sets the tone. And as I said, a good voice makes an impact anywhere. If you pick up the phone and somebody nice and pleasant you hear, or you're watching something, and a nice voice always makes an impact. Because the thing is, we have 6 seconds to convince a customer to download something, to buy something, that this is the best offer. So the voice has to convey that. And a good voiceover obviously has more of an impact. That's why there are ads like Surf Excel, Daag Achhe Hain, which everyone will know that ad. You know, there's certain ads that just stay with you, or any of the Tata Tea or Taj, Wah Taj, you know, those are iconic voiceovers that you remember because they're so nice. They just have that emotional intent, and it lands with the audience, and that's what makes somebody not skip an ad.
So we really want to know about the credit card prank that went viral. Please tell us about that.
So I get a lot of calls, as I said, ki, hello, मैं रितु बोल रही हूँ HDFC credit card से, whatever. And I don't like these calls, okay? I hate it. And so one day I was getting these back-to-back calls, so I just decided ki, chalo, I'm a voice artist, let me just do something. So I decided to talk like an IVR. So the person said, I think it was a gentleman calling. There are 2-3 calls I've put on Instagram, you can check it out. But one of them, he said, hello, I'm calling from so-and-so. So I said, okay, press 1 for, press 1 to speak to somebody. And the person was very confused because he thought he's speaking to a machine, and he dialed someone and he said, hello. I said, if you'd like to speak to someone, please press 1. And the person was very confused, and I just uploaded it. And it went viral, and it was picked up, and I missed the days. I was telling somebody in the previous interview we did that I missed the days of landline, because I used to do so many prank calls. Like I would call my girlfriends up and I'd be like, niche ja, wait kar raha hu. And people were like, ab sabke paas true caller hai, number flash ho raha hai, I can't do any prank calls. So the only prank calls I can do are with these spam callers. So, yeah, it's fun.
Great. So how difficult it is to sound excited for a boring script? Can you share some?
I look at what I'm getting paid, and then I get very excited about it.
Oh, my. So which celebrity do you secretly wish to dub for?
The thing is, the mainstream Bollywood celebrities are my voice is very deep, and, like I would imagine like a Bipasha Basu. I'd love to, but all these, I can't, I have a very deep textured voice, so I don't think any of these young Gen Z, my voice would suit. But I'm not too fascinated by that. I want to be the voice for Google Maps. I want to be the railway station. Agla station, Pitampura. I want to do these kind of things. Bollywood to aata jata rahega, but I want to do these, jo aapke dimag mein phas gaya hai. I just did, like last year, January I was here. I recorded for lift, elevator. वो भी बहुत मजा था, Level 1. Who needs a voiceover in the lift? I don't know. मेरा check आ गया. मैंने कहा मैं करूँगी voiceover इसका. So I do it. जहाँ पे आपको आवाज़. See, we are now with AI. Our machines are speaking. If you you'll see their fridge. Your fridge. When you open the door, there are talking fridges. Everything. There's voice everywhere. And yes, AI is taking over, but the human touch, there's a certain voice texture. You just heard. This is the first time that my blood was boiling because ये सारे AI voiceovers use मैं IMA को बोलना चाहती हूँ, मैं discount में कर दूँगी. It went from Lakshmi, Shanta, Tanya Nambiar. घंटा AI will take over. क्या बात कर रहे हो आप? So please approach me, मैं discount दे दूँगी on women to women basis. But ये Lakshmi and ये मत use करो यार.
So, music is your first love. What's your second guilty pleasure? Shopping, Netflix, or being on street food, or troubling your friends?
Actually, I don't. What did you say? Shopping?
Shopping, Netflix, being on street food, troubling your friends?
Nothing. None of these. I don't get time for any of these. My obsession is dogs after this. So I'm a I'm also a dog mama along with 2 human kids. So I live in chaos. So dogs is my obsession.
Oh. So your hot sauce brand, E Diablo, is fiery and bold. If it had to describe you as a woman, would you be mild and sweet, medium spicy, or extra hot and unforgettable?
You are speaking to extra hot and unforgettable.
So at home, which role gets the loudest applauses and which one gets the most complaints?
Loudest, I don't know. I think my family is celebrating that they have peace and quiet because I'm talking all the time. So I don't know, but I think as I want to say that, you know, we are here at a leadership conclave, and I think the role of being a woman, we're all leaders in our own. You're leading your children, you're leading your household. We're all leaders over here. So I think me, when I'm at home, I'm running the show. The fact that I'm balancing both things, I think my family is very, very proud of that, and they tell me every day that, you know, I'm able to do, because right now my husband is holding the fort at home, taking care of my 2 little kids. So the fact that a supportive family means everything. I'm here because of the family that supports me, cheers me on.
So every woman has that one anthem song she plays to feel powerful. So what's Tanya Nambiar's personal anthem, and can you sing that for us? Please, please, please.
एक तो मेरा सेशन अब था, पूरे दिन से मैं कुछ बोल ही नहीं पा रही. I can finally breathe because I have a mic in hand. While everyone else was saying कि mic बहुत भारी है, this is like oxygen for me right now. Okay, I don't know if I can sing, but okay. This is something that puts me in a mood. I feel good. I know that I would now. Hey, I feel good. I knew that I would now. So good, so good. I got a you.
Super!
That was wow. One Tanya, multiple characters. Delightful, insightful, and just the right dose of impact. Tanya, thank you for not only sharing your journey, but also for making it so relatable, fun, and real. Thanks for letting us know that how much each human voice is unique, as well as how intonation and modulation of voice can be used for your professional endeavors. Trust me, you were so real in revealing your future dream plans as voiceover artist. On behalf of everyone here, we extend our deepest gratitude for the energy, laughter, and inspiration you brought to the stage today. AV team, can we now have session key takeaway slide on the screen, please? Ma'am, please have a look. That's for you. I didn't know I gave any. Yeah. Yeah, maybe you can see there. Please hold on, ladies. A very important reminder, our very own She Shine currency is in full swing. So don't miss out. After all, this is the only currency that makes you richer just by shining brighter, bolder, and together. Go and get more and more currencies from DCBM booth. AV team, can we have She Shine currency slide, please? That's fine. Okay. So we extend our heartfelt gratitude to our NGO partner, FTS Yuva, for their dedicated support, and to our tech partner, IPS College, for enabling us with their technological expertise. Up next, we have Miss Archana Aaron, founder of Aaron Reality. She will take us to the next session. Over to you, Miss Aaron.